Well, hello everybody, Smith here. Welcome to another Minecraft Jurassic Park. Yes, we're back here again for another episode. And I've done some stuff over there behind me, but I've had a few problems with the latest part, which is we're going to go to the thermo plant in the background, in the back of the mountain. So first of all, let's show you what we've done. So I've done this water over here, which is sort of literally come out a bit more. I started to dig it out, and then I went and looked at this particular place over here. So let's have a look at this a minute. So I've got to dig out more of this down here, but we're going to do that sort of in between and show you, because it's just it's a bit boring stuff. But I'm literally going to make the water come down levels to here. Then you can see I've started digging out the other thermal power plant. So yeah, so and then up here, guys, remember last time I brought this in and it all sort of put carpets and all sorts in? Well, I've had to redo this twice now to make this particular gate and make it look pretty cool. So I've had to put all the stones across here and put new stones in. Now this is from these are from the like polished firelight. This is from the mineralogy mod. Then I went off the world, then I came back again and it all disappeared again, so I've had to do it for the second time. So the idea of this is, and I'll probably do some of this episode, see how we go really, but they're going to concentrate now on this plant that's under the volcano. So I have to sort of do a tunnel this way, and then we have to tunnel all the way into the mountain. So let's show you what we've done so far. So this build is getting pretty damn big, to say the least. So let's go in here. Here we go. So we go in here and you can see that I've started digging out the mountain. Now this is the main entrance into this one here. So we're talking about the geothermal. So we have to have enough room to get stuff in down to the far, and you can now see the tunnel, guys. Whoa! It's way down here. So what I want to do now is actually create the geothermal cavern as per Jurassic Park the game. So that's my next little escapade along here. So I think I'm deep enough in the mountain or I can't see that. So what I've got to do now is use World Edit to start digging out the cavern, and I've got to make it look very similar. The only problem I have is that the lava doesn't, on the Jurassic Park the game we had lava running down the side. Now the geothermal wouldn't be operating within a completely dormant volcano, and there might not be any lava. The lava would be far below the ground, and the geothermal workings uses water which we pump from the reservoir. So all the water gets pumped from the reservoir, it goes into the ground at high pressure, then it heats up the water, which then powers the turbines with steam, and then the residual water goes off down the mountain through this escape route. So that's really cool. Now I think this is not a Minecraft horse, this is a beautiful Mania horse. Absolutely gorgeous. Why I need to get that thing in to tell me. I have to make sure all the time get all my 4 worlds looking the same. So what I'm going to do first of all, guys, is dig out the big cavern under the volcano, and I'll probably do a bit more of this just to get the water going down as such. I might end up filling that in, although I need to dig out all this as well. So quite a lot to do, and then I can also maybe I'll start sort of building the roundhouse as well. We'll be back in a jiffy. So welcome back everybody. Ooh, we've got a cavern. We got a big cavern, which is, again, we're in the middle of the volcano here. So now I've got to recreate, when they came through here, there was sliding doors that came down. The raptors followed them through from this side. It's funny enough, I know I've done it this way. And then we have got, on the left, we've got like, we're going to have, what we're going to do now. I don't know whether I'm going to do a cross. I think I'm going to use these, to be brutally honest, which is basically the other type, where we've got pillars that go up the wall and like crisscross as the search. I don't think I'll use the green one, but if I could make this sort of go around as well, can I? Yeah, we can make a sort of, I could make it look like a pillared thing with beams, because technically the other thing is we've got cross beams like that as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a look at the design. I've just thrown that up. It's quite a bit more sedate than that. There's also a section here. This section will be lower, so I've got to do a lower section. Then I've got to do the big high platform. There's pipes coming down. There's the heat exchanger here. They've put, and this at the back is a big cave. And I've got to do the roof a bit differently as well, because the roof has beams like coming across out from here. So I want to now, trouble is I've got to create it like the picture. So the beams come across here like that. So I need to sort of light it up really, and light it up. What I might do is we'll have the cavern here will be all bricked in, and then I'll do the archway over here for the platform. But what I really need to do first of all is just need to lay this out. I think what I might end up doing is doing this, trying to arch this cave to the top bit, because that's how it looks on the video game. So that's what I think I will do now. I'm going to arch it up. So come down a bit on that side, but we'll see how everything fits in. I think I've just got about the size of it about right. I think this is too deep, so I think what's going to happen is this will step down here. There's like a step, and then there's rocks, and then there's a molten lava. Even though it's not really how it would be in real life, I'm going to recreate the scene. So I'm sort of making the best of both worlds. So we're back once I do a bit more world generation here. So welcome back everybody. You can't see very much yet, but we've got some foundations over here, and if I go the other end we can turn around to reveal the first section has been completed, which is the far end where they walk in. Now I've noticed on the video that this is more open, so maybe I'll open it at the end, but I wanted to get the design inside absolutely spot on. There was some like cupboards here. There's some like electrical systems over here where the cables come up in the wall. I've tried to make the framework. Yes, I know for those of you really eagle-eyed it should be higher, but what I've decided to do is, as a cavern goes, this end will be narrow, and then as we get further out towards where the lava is, it will get higher. So what I plan to do is, you can see I did the roof bit. What I plan to do now is, as usual, a bit of rain, but there we go. Let's get rid of that in a minute. Yeah, so I plan now to sort of make this higher and higher and higher. So start cutting out some more as I go along at a certain rate, so then this cavern gets bigger towards where the lava is. So I've also put these steps in over here because there are like steps, and I know in the game it was sort of open into rock. So what I plan to do here, guys, is again I sort of open this bit after this section here, which equals that section. I'm going to start opening this out now into sort of rocks and stuff. So it's much bigger than I expected to build, because I thought I was too big, but it's not. And you can see here. So this is, now interesting enough, the only thing I can do, this is, there's two massive, this is where the water comes into the exchange units, which are here. Now you'd have much bigger units, and the water pipes go under the ground to take the heat of the mantle of lava. So this is the platform as well, and at the back of the platform these pipes go straight for the roof. At the back of the platform is a double door where they escape through at the end. So I've still got quite a lot to do here, guys, to say the least. So, and this is the big shutter doors that come down. So I thought I'd show that first of all. What I'm going to do is, because we haven't got, this is supposed to be metal, but because we haven't got metal, there's not a lot I can do but use this. I thought about using wood, and I thought no, just make it a narrow platform all the way across, and then we can put the sort of electric things that are on top of here as well. So that's the way we're going to go next. Just do the platform. I got the pipes a bit disappointed. I was looking for some other things, but hey, can't do much about that. When we get to here though, when it gets to the top bit, there's like a concrete area. So it's made out of a different block, which what I could use is, shall we see if that works? I'm not sure whether this will work, but we can give it a try. Yeah, that's sort of that section there. That's that one where he turns the big wheel. I wonder if I can put a wheel on there as well. So it's a pity I haven't got the right texture pack. I suppose I could get a texture pack and make it rounder, but that's just Minecraft, the way it is. The big pipes come down from the roof, so I can't really go to the top while I open up some more of the roof. So I'm just going to sort of put this up, put some railings up, and then once I've sort of carved the roof out a bit more, I will come back. Also, there's a ladder at the front here, and then we've got the heat exchangers down here, so it's quite still a bit to do to make it look. I have kept the essence of the build, but sort of had a bit of poetic license with certain bits of it, so it's not going to be 100% exact, but it's going to be pretty close, and that's really, I want it to look good and that. So I will then come back, guys, once we've done this. So welcome back, everybody. We have done a bit more, and I've started to open up this cavern as I said I would in terms of how that's been doing. So I've sort of opened this section over here after this particular bit. I've kept this how it would be built, i.e. sort of keeping the strength up, although as we can see here, I don't think I wanted that to be shown like that. So that's better. Yeah, that's better. And we've opened up the top. I put some lighting in because I feel that's it. And we've done this bit, although I haven't finished how to light it up. And I put some of the areas in. What I haven't done is put in the lava heat exchanger that they've put here, although it wouldn't be like it in real life, because the water is obviously pumped from the lake through down these pipes into the lava area, which would be far underground in reality, because most thermo plants are like that, and then the water comes up. But for this particular Jurassic Park, we have the heat exchanger in here. What I haven't done though, guys, yet is put the doors in there, so I've got to do that. Then I've put the platform in here, so that's how it looked. I haven't finished off this section. You can see I've had a bit of fun to start digging this out to put the lava in. This I sort of dug out here, but I haven't put the rocks for the gaps. So I have used the game in terms of that's literally right over there. If you look at the game and look at the screens, this particular section over here is sort of in line with these rocks. I may take a couple, in fact what I wanted to do, yeah, I may take a couple more out when I finish, but what I got to do is now go through even further to lava, and there's some more. I've got some more here, to be honest, as well, because the lava's got to go much deeper, but I've got to sort of do the cliff edge as such. So this has taken a heck of a long time to build all this, especially with all this sculpting and getting it absolutely right. So, but I wanted to keep you going at each stage as we go to the end, because it is like trying to get this done in one episode is some feat, to say the least. So I've left this dark over here until I get the lava in to light it up. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is going to keep going with the design and try and get this end bit exactly right as per the photos. I think I'm going to have to take this back a bit more as such, but that's just the nature of the beast, really, and sort of do this sort of sculpting with it, and it's just the easiest way to do it. You can see there they've got some stuff, and then once I've done that, I can finish off this particular section, because if you remember, he jumps off here onto the rocks, and there's a series of rocks across the lava, comes back here and then jumps back over here before he gets gutted by the dinosaurs. Oh, I haven't put the control panel. I think there's a control panel here, isn't it? This is where he's got to go. So maybe I should just put this in, actually. No, I don't want to do it like that. Put the facing upwards. No, that's not right either. trying to think, it's much closer into in terms of that. So I've got to hit. No, I can't do that. So I need to stand on this. Oh, then. Oh, that's probably better. There we go. But we'll have a look at that anyway. I'm looking at all the fine detail. I'll be back once we have got the final bit finished and to show you the finished article. That'll be next. Well, hello everybody. This is gonna be fun. We are here. We have finished it. I've even got the heat exchanger ready for the lava. I thought we'd want to see the lava going in to see how it is. The door's done up there. It's not exactly, it's the limitations of Minecraft, of course, but it definitely looks smart. I put the heat pipes around the heat exchanger, although it's a bit of fancy design that really isn't functional. So, but it looks the exact part. Put the ladder up, but I couldn't put the ladder up without putting this area here. So let's have a look at the rocks, guys. The proof will be in the pudding once I put the lava into here. Now, maybe it needs to go. Let's have a look. Maybe it just needs to go slightly higher. But I've left it lit up here just for you guys. Just to put this up here and just put this in here. So it comes around the back of here. So let's just make this a bit further as such. Now this is going to be fun. At least I won't die because I can't burn. But let's just go for this. Let's just put some lava in, guy. Oh yes. Let's see how the lava comes. Let's have a look from over here. I want to see how it sort of falls down and things. It's supposed to come from that side. Maybe then I need to get rid of this. Yes. Yes. There we go. The lava is going down. Now I do want to put it in there. And I do want to put it in there so it goes down. As such, let's just look at this, how it works. That may have to come out. I'm just trying to put the design feature in it, guys. That's a bit. Once it starts flowing now, I've got to be very careful in how that comes down. It's exciting. I like this. There's the needle. So it carries on. So this is actually doing quite good. So if I just make that come out as well. There we go. That's what I wanted. I want it to come down. It literally comes down there and then flows. And I think there's just one more. If I'm clever here, what I'll do is just set that one to there. Yeah. And then I can do that. In fact, it doesn't actually matter if it comes down because it's all about fun. The lava, get rid of this because we want the light in here and we want the light in there as such. So we're going for aesthetics here. Oh yes, look, the lava's there. So now it's a case, guys, of getting the lava into the channel as such. I just want it to look the part over here and it flows round. Let's get that as well, and then we'll just keep that. That's what we'll do, like that. And then it can flow like a river. In fact, let's just do this. Lava flows. It's got to be very careful about design. And ho-ho! Lava pit. It's now going to go into the heat exchanger. So I'm going to come in from the top here because it's a bit less dangerous. I don't want to end up burning even though I'm not going to die. So let's do this, guys. Right, let's get this done. So, in fact, what I can do... mustn't... mustn't die. Right, let's just do this because what I want to do is sort of... probably... There we go. There's the heat exchanger. It's all lit up, but it's just not. It's not. I mean, what I want to do is just put some glass on top. Maybe I should put the. But it's not lighting up. So what I'm going to do is cheat. Just put a bit of a like there, and then put it was more golden, wasn't it? Should we put some yellow glass on it to give it the impression of, where's my yellow? I could put the gold, but I'm not going to. Where's the yellow glass? There we go. Let's just have that instead. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that's better in it. It's lit up, so it's all right. It's absolutely fine. There you go. So it's lit up. Right. So I've just about, in fact, just about got it with the lava. I need a bit more lighting around here, I suppose. So maybe I should just put a lighting on there. Although this should be one more down, and then we put some light in there. There we go. This is quite dark anyway. Maybe I should just have one more here as such, just to light it up. Yeah, probably I should do that. I don't want to do it away because it sort of takes away from the area. So there's the lava pit, guys. It's working absolutely fine. No frame rate. It's only one more little piece. Let's, just because we are in JurassiCraft and we haven't used much, is let's go for sign. There's one there. Let's put it in there and get rid of that a minute. So let's just put a sign on here because there was one here. And we'll just put it as just a, is it a red one or a green one? It's like a green one. So let's just put that on there. And that looks pretty damn good. So there you have it, guys. Thank you very much indeed for watching this episode. What we're going to do next one is just literally finish off the outside. We've got one more episode to do on this particular build. I hope you like it. I hope you like what I've done. In terms of this, I've never attempted something like internally like this for a while, so there we go. So thank you very much indeed, guys. We'll see you next time. Please like, please sub, and please put comments. We've got one more episode over here, and then we'll have to look for a new thing to build.